Hey YouTube, so yesterday I put out a video about a calculator about cost of living, and I pretty much hinted how California was pretty expensive to live. Now, I live in California, but I live in what they call the affordable area of California. You know, people picture California and they think beaches and, you don't need air conditioning and whatnot. Well, if you want to live in an affordable area of California, you're going to live pretty much in the center of California. And it is nothing like the coast or the postcards you see of California. It's dirty air, flat, hot, cold. So, you know, city life in the center of California. So I just wanted to go over what monthly expenses for a family of four would be here in the affordable part of California. And we'll start out with rent. Now, I didn't put my rent because I'm a little more. I'm a special situation because I kind of know a guy that knew a guy that rented this house to us, so we don't pay this much, but it's close. But the average for my area for rent for a 3-bedroom house is about $1,500 a month. You can find a little bit cheaper, and you can definitely find a little bit more. And my rent includes lawn care. That's it. You mean all the maintenance stuff. Next, you have gas and electric. For me, this is for last month. For gas and electric, costs $240 a month. Now, you also have to remember I run my business out of here, so that, and we work from home, so we are here 24/7, 365 for the most part, and that's running air conditioning, heating, etc., etc. Next up, water, sewer, and trash. That depends on the year or the time of the year. In the summertime, you use more water because you don't want your grass to turn brown with the 110-degree heat. So, but it's about $120 a month for water, sewer, and garbage service. Next is a car payment. I mean, if you don't have a car, you don't, or you got a car paid off, but ours is $360 a month. Basic car. We own a 2016. We don't own it yet. We're close to owning it, but it runs $360 a month. Basic car. Car insurance, full coverage car insurance runs us about $100 a month. Car registration runs us about $300 a year, so that's about $25 a month. Gas, we don't go much places, so we don't burn a lot of gas. We're not commuting. So I tend to spend about $100 a month. That's gassing up the car about twice a month. We don't drive very much. And that's about $3.75 a gallon for gas. And that's California. Food for a family of four, I do about $600 a month. This is kind of a guesstimate. I know we do go grocery shopping twice a month, a major grocery shopping trip, and we spend between about 150 each time. So that's about 300. Then you got the, in between grocery shop, things where you need to go run and get some milk or, whatever, what have you. And that also includes a couple of times of dining out, fast food, whatnot. Next up is internet. I have Comcast internet. We pay about $50 a month. And then TV, I subscribe to Sling TV for $45. So internet and TV runs $95 a month. I used to be with AT&T and DirecTV. They were together, and that ran me about $200. So I got rid of them and went streaming. Next up is cell phones. We have 3 cell phones, me, my wife, and my 14-year-old son. That runs us about $170 a month for cell phone service. Next up, clothing. I allocate, it runs about $50 a month, and that mostly goes just towards my teenage son, because I mean he's growing, and for me and my wife, it's not a big deal. Like, for instance, the other day we went to Old Navy, and I bought 3 pairs of shorts. Was I work from home, so I wear shorts and t-shirts all year long, but I always find deals in the Old Navy clearance rack. I bought 3 pairs of shorts because it's off season now for less than $9. And these were $25, $30 pairs of shorts. But because it's off season, they had them for $2.50 a piece or something like that. Yeah, search through those clearance racks. Renter's insurance, that runs me about, I think, $130 a month. I mean, not a month, $130 a year. And that gives me about $30,000 in coverage, and some liability insurance and things of that nature. But I figured $30,000, if the house were to be burnt down, I can pretty much replace everything with that money. And last but not least is vacations, holidays, etc. I say that averages about $150 a month. That could vary depending on what we do. Like if we decide to take a cruise that year, it could be a little bit more. Last year, or was that? Yeah, this year we went to Universal Studios, and that cost quite a bit. So that's what we allocate. So what I didn't include in here is healthcare, because that can vary so much, especially in California, and whether you have employer-sponsored plan, childcare, because we don't need it. Some of you have pets, which costs a lot of money. Life insurance, I don't have. I should have had, but I never got it because I smoked and it cost a lot of money. Now that I don't smoke, I probably will look into it and see how that works. Didn't include memberships such as, what do you got? Gym memberships, or I don't know, whatever else you like to do, golf, I don't know. So for us, that runs $3,521 a month. And this is the affordable area of California. So what is that? That's over $40,000 a year, right? Times 12. Yeah, $42,252 a year. And that's basics. I mean, yeah, we get a vacation holiday once a year. But other than that, there's nothing really extravagant here. We're a one-car household. We don't live in a fancy house. You probably hear road noise because I kind of live on a busy street and my windows are open. But I just wanted to share with you what it costs to live in the affordable area of California. That's $3,521. Now that I write all this out, it's like, wow, But I do live 3 hours from everything. So I can get 3 hours to Pismo Beach, 3 hours to Santa Cruz, 3 hours to the Bay Area, 3 hours to LA, an hour to Snow, an hour to a number of lakes. So the central part of California is not bad. It's just the air quality sucks, and people are starting to move in quite a bit, and that sucks. So, and also the car registration is ridiculous here. Gasoline costs are ridiculous here. I don't know if car insurance would be much different anywhere else. Electricity is high. But yeah. So that's why I'm thinking of moving to Texas. I would think I can knock this down quite a bit. And when me and my wife retire, we're gonna knock it down a lot. So, have you figured out how much it costs for you to live where you live? If you have, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye bye.